Yep, orang dah nampak dah.
Macam mana? So aku buat timing.
Ni dah masuk dah. Ni tengok.
Dah ada viewers ke?
Dah ada. Salam. Mana nanti. Alright.
So, how... Dah boleh?
Dah boleh dah.
Harus tunggu sekejap kot. Tak ada orang ni.
Tak ada orang. Tunggu.
Yang ni macam ni je. Pasal aku tekan dekat sini.
Mana? Kau guna ni senang. Guna ni. Okay. Kau sorry sikit. Risau aku.
Ni. Macam tu.
Macam tu.
Alright.
5 orang. Okay, 5 orang.
Tengok dekat YouTube. Kita start pukul berapa? 10.35?
Boleh.
Kita tunggu sekejap.
Tapi kau tak naik kan lah.
Tak ada. Cakap macam ni je lah. Okay, fine.
Kalau dia mengilah je, tutup kamera.
Yang mana? Tapi yang live tu sama je.
So, kita continue je.
Okay, hi. Assalamualaikum. Thanks for everyone who already joined. But we'll start around 10:35 in order to wait for more viewers to come. Aku tengok yang kamera laptop ke kamera.
Tengok kamera tadi.
Rasa boleh belakangkan sikit kot benda tu. So awkward.
Okay.
Nah. Ya, tapi dia belok. Betul kot. Salam dari Kuantan. Hai. Two minutes more.
Kira dalam ayat tu satu ada. Tak boleh check sebenarnya.
Ni ada?
Yes, take one.
Kan?
Betul.
Yang tu nampak je.
This one ada 5 orang.
Okay. It's okay. Yang ni pun dah ada. Kita tunggu 10:35. Thanks everyone yang dah join, but we'll wait until 10:35 and we'll start our press conference. Okay, start. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I hope that my voice is quite clear. So we'll start our press conference. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah. Qala rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli, amma ba'd. So let's begin our press conference with Ummul Furqan Al-Fatihah. Bismillah. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First and foremost, Ramadan Karim everyone. Selamat menyambut Ramadan Al-Mubarak. So me myself, on the behalf of Election Commission 2024, I would like to extend my gratitude to everyone who made your time to attend this press conference. A very first official statement and announcement regarding the upcoming IIUM Student Union election organized by IIUM Student Union Election Commission 2024. So for tonight's live session, we have a few matters that we are going to share briefly with all of the students and all of the viewers. So number one is regarding the lineup for Election Commission 2024. Secondly is the timeline for the election. Thirdly is regarding the eligible voters. Number four is regarding the method of the election. And last but not least is the seats that will be contested during the election. But before I begin, I would like to clarify that the purpose of tonight's session is to act as the heads up for our upcoming election. So we, on the behalf of the Election Commission, we hope that with this information that we will share tonight, it could give all of us ample time to prepare for the upcoming election. So inshallah, I'll start shortly. And if any of us have any question to ask, just drop your question and in the chat box, but we will answer the question after we end all of the session. Okay, Bismillah. So without further ado, let's begin with our very first slot, which is to introduce the lineup for Election Commission 2024. Okay, Bismillah. So the Election Commission will have its own chairman. So I'll be responsible as the chairwoman for Election Commission 2024. And then I'll be assisted with the committees from all three campuses. So these are the committees for Gombak locality. I have Vice Chairman 1, Muhammad Adam Hafiz from Kuliah of Political Science. And we have Secretary 1, Muhammad Khairin. We have the Registration Officer, Muhammad Arman, and last but not least, the Media and Advocacy Officer for Gombak locality, Siti Nur Zahrina. Next is for the Election Commission lineup for Kuantan locality. We have the Vice Chairman 2, Nurul Shahira, and the Secretary 2, Raja Arisa Budris. We also have the Treasurer 1 in Kuantan locality, Shamil Irshad. And we have the registration officer, Ahmad Haziq, and Media and Advocacy, Humaira. And for Pagoh locality, we have two committees for Election Commission. We start with the Vice Chairman 3, Muhammad Nazmi Rahman, and we have the Registration Officer, Wardah. Okay, so we'll move with our second matters. I think this is the most awaiting part, which is the period of election. Okay, so please remain focused for this part. Okay, Bismillah. Okay. Okay, so this are the period of election that we have already scheduled. The period of election will begin after the mid-semester break, after the Raya break, selepas cuti Raya. It is estimated to be within the week 6 until week 10 of the academic calendar. And we have several programs during the period of election. As usual, we'll start with the notice of election, followed by the candidate competency workshop, CCW. And then we'll also have the central seat campaign tour. Then we have the debates or dialogues by the candidates. Next, we have the polling day, and last but not least, the announcement of the winning candidate. And in between the NOE and also CCW will have the nomination day, but we overlooked to put it here. But these are the programs that will be conducted from week 6 to week 10, which we will consider as the period of the election. So we hope that with this heads up of the period of the election, it could give ample time to all students and also interested candidates to prepare yourself for the upcoming election. So these programs will be compacted into 4 weeks. So we hope that all of the students will keep updated with the current notice, posters, infos that we'll share throughout our social medias and viral message. All right. Okay. Next. Okay. Next is regarding the eligible voters. So I think this is one of the most important part as well. Okay, Bismillah. Okay, regarding the eligible voters, after careful considerations and also discussions that the Election Commission has made, it has been decided that all students are eligible to vote in the upcoming election. Okay, once again, I would like to reiterate, for the upcoming election, all students are eligible to vote. So I hope that this is the information that you will share to your friends, to your roommates, to your classmates, to your society mates, that every students are eligible to vote. So please exercise your duties and also responsibilities to vote in the upcoming election. All right. Okay, next. We'll pass to the next. Okay, the method of election, the mode of election. Okay, Bismillah. Okay, for the method of election, this is also very important. Okay, inshallah, for this tenure, we will conduct our physical voting. So how the physical voting will take place? So basically, we will use the ballot paper, the ballot box, and whatnot, and it will take place at the kuliah buildings, but the specific venue will be informed from time to time, and the date for the polling day for the voting, it is scheduled and planned to be during weekdays, but the exact date will be informed during the notice of election. So please don't forget to join our notice of election after the mid-semester break. Okay, next. So yeah, that's all. Okay, but I would like to add, in regards to the seats that will be contested, for this tenure, we will continue the same practice with the previous election, that we will stick with the same categories for the election, which means we have 3 categories. Number 1 is the central seat, secondly is the general seat, and lastly is the office seat. So the central seat is the seats that can be contested by anyone and can be voted by anyone. However, for the general seat and also office seat, they are the seats that only can be contested by the students from specific localities, from your own localities, and only can be voted by the students from the localities itself. So I think that's all from me. We can move to Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please drop your questions at the chat box or dekat live. Tak ada.
Tak ada. Dekat live lagi tak ada.
YouTube, I tak sure. Kat bawah ni?
Situ ni.
Tak ada. Like comments.
Dan tak ada.
Okay, we have question from Artis Husama. Are we still use the FPTP system? Thanks Atif Husama for the question. Kenapa tu? Okay. Jitter sikit.
Okay dah. Jawab ya.
Alright. Okay, I will still use the FPTP system. As of now, the Election Commission has no plan to change any system of the election. So inshallah, we will still use the FPTP system as usual. Any other questions? For the voting day, how many days? Thank you, Sister Warner, who's now. For the voting day, it will be only one day, from morning 8:30 until the evening. Any other questions? Kita habis 10:50 macam tu lah, kalau tak ada question. If you have any question, please just drop in the chat box. Terbaik.
Ada. No.
Ada ke? Okay, Sister Alia, will there be a one-day gap to campaign after the debate? One-day gap after the debate. Thanks for the question, Sister Alia. So, the campaign period will start around 3 days after the nomination day. So basically, the canvassing period, the campaign period will be called as the canvassing period. So the canvassing period is scheduled to be a few days after the nomination day until the final day before the polling day. So if let's say the final day of the debate will be the presidential debate, which usually will take place a night before the polling day. So there will be like no gap from the presidential debate to the polling day. However, in regards to the debate from the other seats, for example, if there is secretarial debate to the polling day, then there will be like the gap. Am I answering your question, Sister Alia? Voting serentak untuk ketiga-tiga kampus ke? Yes, insyaAllah. The voting will take place concurrently at each campuses. But the specific venues for each localities will be informed from time to time. Thank you, welcome. Any other questions? The result will be announced at Wadi Budi. Oh, okay. It is yet to be decided. Currently, it is planned to be at Wadi Budi, but it depends on the situation on that day. So we'll inform the venue for the announcement of the candidates during the notice of election as well. So basically, during the notice of election, we'll inform the exact date for the nomination day, for the canvassing period, for the debates, for the polling, and also the venues for each of the programs, inshallah. nak habis pukul 11. 11 ke sekarang?
Ikut cakap.
Okay, tunggu kejap lagi. Takut ada...
Tunggu dulu.
Dia orang cakap benda-benda tak clear sangat. Ikut.
Ya. Suara tak clear. Suara tak clear. Tapi...
Dah biasa korang tanya. We'll end at 11 p.m. So if you have any questions, just drop the questions at IG Live or the comment box. Okay. Where can I refer for further notice of election? Oh, thank you, Brother Shamil. The further notice of election will be announced at our social media, IIUMSU Election Commission, and our Twitter, IIUMSU Election Commission. Yeah. Sepuluh 55 dah habis, tak ada soalan. Tinggal ni sama ni. Sama ni.
Masalah?
Tak nak.
Tapi nanti ya.
Around 3 minutes more. But if after this you have any questions, you can always ask us through our social media ataupun can direct to us, any of the election commission or me direct. Lima dua, lima tiga. Tak ada kan?
Tak ada. IG tak ada.
It's okay.
IG ni tak ada.
Sekarang je.
Kat IG ni cakap apa IG?
Tak ada. Habis terus. How much times does the polling process take? Okay, thank you for the question. How much time does the polling process take? For each voters, it is estimated to have 3 minutes for each person. So from the beginning until the end of the voting, we calculated and estimate every of the voters to have 3 minutes for the voting period. Ada undi rosak ke? Yes, insyaAllah. Since we are going to do the physical voting, there are the conditions on how we are going to count the voters. So if let's say there are certain votes that is not fulfilled, the requirements that is stipulated by the Election Commission, so it is considered as undi rosak. One minute more. Is it possible to have a hybrid voting? Oh, a very good question. But as of now, we are stick with the physical voting only. So there will be like no hybrid voting. So I think we can conclude our press conference. So to conclude, we have come to the end of our press conference tonight. I hope that this session could enlighten each of my IIUM friends in regards to the upcoming election and to be more excited to wait for the election. And before I end, I would like to to share one of the quotes that I shared during the interview with IIUM TV. It is regarding the IIUM Student Union. The Student Union, it is for the students, by the students. So it doesn't mean that if you are not in the position of IIMSU, you are not a part of student union. Student union is not meant for specific person, it is not meant for specific group, but it is meant to all of us, all of the students in IIUM. It doesn't belong to any officers, it doesn't belong to election commission, but it belongs to us. So please do exercise your responsibilities to nominate yourself and also to vote during the upcoming election. And before I end, I would like to share one of the most famous ayah in the Quran regarding to be a leader. كما قال الله تعالى في كتابه الكريم بعد أن أقول أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذا قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة قالوا أتجعل فيها من يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. So with that, I end our press conference. Enjoy your Ramadan and please keep updated with our infos, posters, sharings regarding the election in our social media, Instagram, Twitter, and also viral message. So thank you so much and Assalamualaikum. Dah habis.